which is a good little tempo saver. And he takes the first game, or first round. Yeah. Rudolph has a little bit of a lead this time. Oh, but birdup with the numbers floating around in his head sneaks in with one match to go.
Look, he's really, really good at knowing when to call a chain quits.
Yeah, and when you're racing someone to quota who is as good as Rudolph, that's critical. Every frame, you're not gonna have the privilege of just being able to like slide your chain all the way into or you don't have the privilege to just like do whatever you want and then arrive at quota before Rudolph does. You have to pull out every trick in the book to make sure you be in there. But Rudolph coming back with 2 quick victories to pressure. Oh, birdup with a little bit of a misplay as he tried to pick up some of the orbs on the far side of the board, and that right fire just gets to him. Alright. You will probably not see a return to Hierophant. Oh, we're gonna see the death pick from birdup. A bit of a, he's breaking character.
Could this be his death redemption arc?
Maybe. Forever he's joked that picking death is worse for him than picking Emperor because he gets distracted by his favorite character. I find this pattern very fun to play with because there's always stuff to match, but it can get out of hand. Even with an abundance of matches available, it can get out of hand. And Rudolph just sneaking under that 5 quota lead.
Wow.
Oh. birdup. Oh, birdup unable to shuffle those orbs on the left side around quickly enough. Tops out of the board mid-match. Or mid, like, as the chain was starting. Death definitely one of the few characters where ice can be incredibly dangerous if you match the wrong color. Despite just the flatness of her pattern makes it difficult to recover from some really bad checkerboarding. And Rudolph just with a very strong control over the pattern, just continually getting very clean matches. And anywhere he can't get a big match, he's creating time to put 2 or 3 matches together at the same time. Oh, I guess I was wrong. We are returning to Hierophant. birdup with a little bit of a misplay. He threw some green orbs in a spot that prevented him from turning converting off of the full line in the back. And the orb counting strikes again, as birdup knows exactly when to stop and wins by 6. You watch Rudolph's side of the board, his mash moving is so precise. He's so good at just zipping across the board and then landing exactly where he wants to be. And that's it for birdup.
Oh my god, that must have been like exactly on target.
Yeah. One of the tricks to paying attention to, like, figuring out when you need to stop your chain is just judging how many lines are on your board, because there's seven per line, so you can kind of ballpark how many lines you need.
Hey, funny all clear happened.
Yeah, funny all clears they can be very dangerous, because so if you start a chain while you're receiving damage, you stop receiving damage. Ooh, birdup with the clean 3-0. A little bit of a bounce back, despite losing that first round on Magician. Yeah. Funny all clears can be very dangerous, because so normally when you're sending garbage, the first line you receive will never be ice. But if you receive some garbage and then you stop garbage that's coming by starting a chain, the garbage just resumes where it was. So if you do a funny all clear after receiving a little bit of garbage, and then your next line is just 3 or 4 lines of ice, you basically lose instantly, because there's no way you can dig through that many orbs just by shuffling around in the time your opponent can pressure you out.
Oh, the tower speed kill was such a brutal pattern.
Yeah, tower is just a very rough. Oh, here we go. birdup has managed to duplicate the rainbow orbs, but unfortunately they all lined up and disappeared on him.
That is tragic. You put in all that work and then no dice.
Oh, a little bit of a mismanagement from birdup, but the pressure isn't rolling in just yet, so he lives to make another match.
Oh my god, these saves. I think he's dead, and then like a split second happens and he somehow shuffles together a match.
Alright, birdup doing a good job. He matches them all once again. Maybe getting a little bit ahead of himself. Not paying enough attention to try to save them. On a pattern this dangerous, even just switching solely to defense by just sitting back, waiting for the ice to roll in and duplicating your rainbow orbs is a pretty safe play. But that's a quick 3-round sweep on tower for Rudolph.